Hello, I'm Ep.91, and welcome back to my survival world. And in this video, we are actually, well, it might look a little different. You'll notice I am in a village, and I'll explain why that is. Because now this village, don't worry, the city is over there. It's out of render distance, but it's there, and spawn is that way. See, this village is actually in between. This is actually along the path that goes back to spawn and it goes to the city. And I've kind of gotten tired of well, a couple things of this place. One, it's a regular village and I want to transform it. And also because since this is a part of the main road that takes you back and forth between the two main spots, one issue has been persistent and has been really annoying me. And that is the fact that I keep having to come back and forth here between spawn and here in my city. And you might notice there's a giant river here and it's a giant gap. And so I want to put a bridge here. And so while I put a bridge here, I figure if I'm going to put a bridge here, I might as well transform this village and make the bridge part of the village. Now, I don't know how far we'll get, but I want to start with the first thing. And I think this village, I was struggling to figure out a style for that I want to go with. I did actually try to do something here, and originally I was going to make this some kind of like I don't know if you call it a shanty town or like it was going to be like a merchant town, but things are just thrown together. And I tried doing stuff. I tried some experimentation, but it didn't really work with what I was it just didn't really sit well, so that's kind of just there until I change it. That was a village house, but I changed it for that. But then I thought, well, I have a mountain, and on that mountain I have a few cherry trees that are right here, and get out of here, chicken. And I figured, why not take the idea of the cherry trees, and even though there's not very many up there, as you can kind of tell, I can just take this, repopulate this with trees, and with the cherry trees, and I can make some type of path that goes up there, and that path will lead down from there all the way to this, and this would be some type of Japanese town / village. And so I think that'd be a really cool idea. At least that's the plan. And I think it'd be very fitting. So I think with that, we are going to get started with today's build, or the first build of this area. Ow, that was terrible. And I have been fishing. I did grab a fishing rod and some stuff. Now, the first thing I need to do, because I kind of have an idea for roughly what I want to do here. First thing I have to do is I have to tear this out. Now, don't worry, I will, well, I'm not going to be placing this back, but they will get better homes. Mr. Golem, you might want to move. I don't want to hit you with an iron axe. I think I've done enough iron golem killing for a little while. Okay. So first we got to tear this one out. I might need to tear the other ones out, but we'll see. Because this is going to be where the first building is going to go. And I want this to still focus on the shop parts. Like sort of have like a shop-based village, or a village that's based on merchants. Or something like that. But this is going to be more of a Japanese village. At least that's the plan. So let's tear this out. Where is my... I don't have the right tool for this. Okay, we'll just do this. Now, when I was looking at reference images for what kind of Japanese style I want to go for, because there is... there's the distinctive Minecraft style, but I didn't want to go with... I didn't want to go dark prismarine roofs and stuff because, well, I don't have prismarine yet. So I decided that I'm going to start by... I'm actually going to be following stuff like Kyoto and other places that are more... I don't know if you'd say they're remote, but... I don't know if you call them remote, but... Well, they're not remote, but they're... The housing styles are Japanese, but they're a little different than what you typically see in Minecraft, and I really want to tackle that project. Or I really want to have something like that. It's still Japanese, but it still looks unique. But yeah. So that's at least the plan. And I think that should be good for now. Actually, let's take this out. So first thing we'll need to do is clear out a space of land. Okay. So now I have this, which is the... I do have the corners plotted out. Shut up! They're all conjugating about trades, which I have no problem with, except for the fact that they are absolutely annoying. But I did get this spaced out, at least the way that I think it should go for this. It's kind of a small building, but I think it'll work for what we're going for. And let's see. So let's get rid of these wool blocks. Mr. Golem, you're in the way. I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to want to stand there. But we can get rid of these now, because these are just spacers to figure out where things need to go. And then something we will do, before I forget to do so, I'm going to fill this wall in really quick. We need to bring this up to this level. I think this should be right here. That's absolutely perfect for cobblestone. Get out of my bed, you creep. Got his foot in my face. Okay. Okay, so now we have that. So first thing we want to do, and I believe I actually have a special little something that'll help me with this. Yes, I do. I have a water bucket. Okay, then I won't close my door. So what we'll do, I believe that's the height we want, which is 5 blocks. Nope, that's 4 blocks. We want 5 blocks. And height. Right, I'm going to get these. Let's be 1, 2, 3, 4. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, now we have that. I need to go across. So let's place this in. And then we just go across the last one. Alright, and now we have a way to get up here and work on this, which is nice. I will strip these down in a moment, even though these guys are standing right where I need to work. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to lay in the walls. And I think what I'll do is I'm going to lay in the outer walls, since these are the most visible. And I'm going to need one more just to go right here. So now we have that. That looks pretty nice. Now what I'm going to do is I need my crafting table. Actually, yeah. We need the craft table, but I also need... because this one's going to need a door. That would probably be helpful. I think we'll do... I think we'll put it... how about... I think we'll do 1 block for the door. Actually, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to do 2 blocks for the door. So you have a 2 block wide door. It's kind of a small building, but it should work. I am sort of doing this with the windows. Actually, is that enough space? I don't think it... nope. We built this wrong. Because this has to be cleared away for the next step. That'll go there. But we will take this and put this here. Now that I have some birch fences, now we can take this and go here with it. And we're just going to go on the top, and then we're also going to go on the bottom. So now we have that. And now before it annoys me, and before it probably will annoy you, let me get another axe, and this guy needs to get out of my way. I need more sticks. So let's take the sticks and make an axe. Because I am going to go ahead and strip all the logs before it annoys before it annoys all of us here. And this will make it look a lot nicer. Okay, now we need to get the corners by getting up here. Okay, so that looks way better. 1,000 times better. Now you kind of see what I'm going for here. A little bit. Now what we want to do is I want to get the... So now the next step that I need to look at is we're going to try and get... I did get all these deep slate slabs. And I want to actually... I want to get rid of my deep slate slabs because I'm not really using them in my city anymore. And I also want to have and I feel like this was a perfect project to try and get them out of here. So that is what we're going to be using them for. So with that in mind, we are going to... I should have grabbed a bunch of those. Don't know why I didn't. So what we'll do is we sort of want this to go here. Wrong tool. Right job, wrong tool. So I think we'll do... Oh, actually, it's something I forgot. I actually need this. Because we need this to go on these parts here. And I just realized this is going to block our paths a little bit. Okay, now that I've gotten this fixed the way I want it, I did have to push it back a couple blocks on each side because this was conflicting with the path. I really don't want to take out the original path. I'd like to leave that in there as much as possible. So, and with this being in the way, that was just not going to work. So, yeah, now I had to make a couple blocks in this way and a couple blocks in this way. I'll probably integrate this with the path, but yeah, this was just not going to work. So, but now we have this, which it's looking pretty good so far. And I did go ahead and start adding in the roof tiles, or a few more roof tiles. Now we're going to add in some more. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to start with the... well, so basically you might think that we're going to do this the whole way up where you go up this way and you go up this way. But since this is a Japanese style build, I'm not going to do it that way. I'm actually going to do it as an A-frame roof. Now I'm not going to do the like abnormal pitch roof. It's just going to be a straight regular A-frame. Let me get some more slabs. So kind of like that. That's what we're going for here. And that's just to allow for the so I can still get the Japanese look of it, but so it can go one direction. Because this isn't meant to be the temples. This isn't meant to be like the temple or anything, so I can kind of get away with just doing the A-frame. Just gonna match this on the other side. And staircase it up. Okay, now we have that. Now we need to go to the inside. It's looking a little dark here. I have some torches. I will decorate this probably in a little bit, but we'll see. Let's see. Now what we want to do is, where is my scaffolding? Next, we want to go up, and we want to fill this in. Let's see. Oh, is that... Okay, that'll work. I believe we want to go to there then. And then we want to strip this. And then we can step outside and you can see the, well, kind of can see it. Maybe if I come up here. Maybe that's the best way I can show it off from this angle. This stupid house is in the way. I shouldn't call it stupid. It's a pretty cool looking house, but it's definitely not as cool as this. And yeah, I mean, it's definitely a different vibe than the Dark Prismarine we're so used to seeing across YouTube. But I want to give it a different look and feel. So now we have that. The next step is, do I have any? I have bread. That's good to make sure. So now the next step, I think, because we're going to focus on this build. Now, I think the best way to handle this build is, now this is in the center of this is what the villagers consider the center of town. And so I think the best way to handle this might be to make this a tea time area, or tea time building. So I'm going to fill in these walls here. And I think that's just the best way to handle the center of the world, or not center of the world, but center of the village, is by having some type of tea house where the villagers get together, because they like to get together and trade their things. So I imagine this would be like a place where they congregate and they come in for tea. So let's see what we can do. Next thing we're going to do is, I need to get some, I think some birch logs. I think some, not birch logs, but some birch planks. So let me go grab some more of those really quick. So now I get to tear this out. Okay. Now we have the floor cleared out, and I will probably take this out too. So now what I think we'll do is we will actually make some kind of floor here. Now I'm going to take these slabs, and I'm going to make them into chairs, or at least try to. So let's make a table really quick. I think that should be a good size table. And then I guess we can maybe go this way. It's not going to be a huge area, but I think it'll get the job done and represent what I want it to. Okay, now we have that. So now they have their, now they have their little chairs they can sit, and then they have their little thing here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the bell. There's the bell. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to put the bell over here onto the table. As sort of like a, I'm probably going to put it this, I think we'll put it there. And so that kind of acts as sort of a place for them to go. So now we have that set up. I quite like that. Okay, and as you can see, the tea room idea is actually working pretty well. They are kind of just hanging on out the front, but that's fine. Okay, now we have that. I do need to get some. Ooh, that's exactly what I need. We need to go down here, and I need to grab some clay. I'm gonna need to make a. Right, so we're gonna have this. And that tea house might not be big enough, but I think it'll get the point across. Yeah, it's a nice start into the theme of this area. Okay, I think that's all of my clay. Now I just gotta swim out of here. That is looking really nice from here, I think. If I go up here. Okay, now we have that. And then we need to go grab some. I need to go find some sheep. I gotta get some shears. Okay, so now I'm gonna go on a little bit of a. Now I'm gonna go on a little bit of a sheep hunt. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to take. Let's see. And while I do that, I'm going to take a bunch of this. I'm going to make a furnace really quick. It's sort of become my house for the time being. And while that goes, we are going to put in some oak wood. And let's see, would that be enough? Probably not. What else do we have that can burn? I don't really have much to burn here. Well, I guess I can use these. And we'll just go ahead and put that in there. Give me my bed back, you jerk. Okay, now we have that. We're just going to go grab some... We're going to go on a bit of a sheep hunt. Because I need wool for the next step, which is the banners. Alright, now I get to make the last two of these that I'll need. There we go. Now we have these. Now I'm going to take one of them. And we're going to make orange dye. I did grab some flowers. There is a flower forest just over there. Just past where I was getting some sheep. And we're going to take this and we're going to do a little bit of a design here. Oh, whoops. Is that not the right way? Oh. Do I really need paper for that? Okay, I didn't know I needed paper for that. Okay, so let's go... Apparently I need paper for that, which is fine, because I have a bunch of sugarcane here. So now I should be able to just take this and put it into one of my banners. Okay. Oh, and you get to keep... Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. I rock with that. Okay, now that we have these banners made... That's a little bit strange. I'm not used to that. Now we can take these banners, and I want to put... we're going to put one... We're going to put some here. And we'll ignore the door for a second. And then I was just going to leave this side blank, but I guess I'll put some here too. And then, actually, we'll put this here, and then I think we'll put one here. It's a little bit awkward, but I think it'll work. It's a little asymmetrical. I might add another one over there. Actually, we could do that. Let's do that really quick. Let's just take this guy. So let's just take this guy, and let's get him made with the same pattern. Okay, I guess we have a leather worker now. Yeah, your prices are a little high there, buddy. Let's see. Let's turn this into orange dye. Okay, now we have that. Move, guys. Space is kind of cramped. Okay, now we have that. So now you can kind of tell. I don't know. It's just sort of a thing. I would have liked to have maybe made it green to represent like the tea or whatever, but I think this is fine. I think it represents it just perfectly fine, and hopefully it reinforces the Japanese style. Now, one thing I want to do is we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wall pieces here, or parts here, and what I want to do is we are going to make a bunch of ladders. This should be the last step of this. Let's just make a bunch of them, because I can always use more ladders. Even though there are ladders here, I could have just used. But that's okay. Now we can take this and have it go down on all these parts where there's wood. And then one more. And I think that would be it right there. Okay, so now we have the first Okay, so now we have the first building officially put in. And one thing oh, I forgot to check something. Hold on, we have one more thing we get to check. Where is the... Oh, I need the furnace. Listen, buddy. Oh, okay. Oh, that was a nice sound. Now what we get to do is take this, and we will actually place this here. This is a little trick that I figured out. If you put a block somewhere in the place like this when you're crafting, you can then do that. Now this is the most important piece because this is actually the spot for the T. And actually something I forgot to change, or something I forgot to do as well, is I'm going to change this from the slabs to the carpet. And this should make it a lot closer to the ground, but ideally it should make it a lot more comfortable for the people sitting. And that's not where I wanted that. Unless that is. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Let's bring it closer. Same thing, but we'll put it here. I think it makes more sense to bring it closer. That looks better, I think. But anyways, I am really happy with this build. I've probably said that multiple times. Okay. But I am really happy with... Okay. Now, I am really happy with this build. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. And hopefully it looks pretty good. And I'm really happy with this. I'm really quite looking forward to this area coming together and developing further. We'll probably spend the next few episodes in this area. I know we're really close to episode 100, and I've stepped away from the city project for a little bit. Just because not I wasn't uninspired or burnt out, but because I just haven't had any good ideas for it lately, and sometimes you gotta step back from a project and in order to come up with better ideas and to go work on another project. And this one was telling, and also because this project is going to help with another project in the future, which is pretty important. So yeah. Now hopefully I'm going to basically replicate this with the other builds, but that'll be in the next episode. But yeah, and then let's see. Let's take a little tour of this area as we take a look at it. So the way this is, it's a very simple build. It's very basic. And then you have this, but you come in here, and it's a nice little tea room. You can sit here and you can drink tea if that suits your fancy. I'm personally not a tea fan, but if it's the vibe and aesthetic. And then you have a little bell. I'm not going to ring it because it'll drive these guys mad. And yeah, but this is like a tea time bell. And these guys seem to really like this build. It's sort of like this is sort of like their meeting place. This is where they come in. They do their trades, and it's sort of like they're going to have tea. And then this is meant to sort of be like, well, I think the orange, what is it called? The oxeye daisy. The orange part here, I guess that represents the sun to them, I guess. I don't know. I'm just making this up. And then the yellow, because you notice that they're window panes, and, well, when the market stalls were here earlier, they had a bunch of yellow and white in them. So I wanted to re-reflect that with this. Like, this is like maybe they're paying homage to their early village setup. So be sure to look forward to a bunch more yellow wool builds or yellow wool banners and stuff in this area. But I think it looks really nice, and it looks really cool coming down here. Obviously, I need to work on this path, but... Oh. Well, I guess that's a... What are you guys doing? You can go inside, What? You guys are weird. Get off the ladder. That's not what it's for. Are you stuck? What is going on here? I guess... I guess? What is this monstrosity? Okay, the point's not to climb the ladders. There's a whole interior... I built this whole interior for you guys. And you're just like, no, I want to hang out on the ladders. You guys are weird. Really weird. Okay. Well, anyways, aside from the cursed Minecraft going on, I'm really happy with this build. They seem to be enjoying it. And, yeah, hopefully we'll be doing more builds like this in the future. And, yeah. So, hopefully I will see you guys in the next episode, where we will continue building in this area and transforming it into a village. And actually, because I did do a village transformation in the past, and that village was okay, but I thought I could definitely do better, and that village will probably be going through a transformation itself in the future. But this one I'm really happy with the direction this is going, and I want to keep this direction. But anyways, enough rambling on. I gotta get to editing. But anyways, guys, this is Ep.91, and I hope you enjoyed this video and inspired you to build your own Japanese-inspired village transformation or whatever it is you're doing. And if you like this episode, please leave a like and subscribe, as it does mean a lot to me. It does help out the channel. And there will be more builds like this to come. And until next time, guys, I'm Ep.91. You have been ejected.